Good morning, everybody, and once again, welcome back in today's class, day number 13. We are today. Yesterday, we discussed about that how we can bring the data in service now, right? Definitely, we tried with the transform map and we see that how I can get the data in service now. But let's say you are new in the team, okay? And it's in the night shift and you get a request from customer that Arnav, I need this data in the service now. You're not aware that which transfer map is there because maybe you joined little late in that project, but there are already some transfer map exist which you are not aware. Or maybe I can say you're not fully aware that how this transfer map technique work. That you have to create an Excel sheet, put the data, create the transfer map, and all the things will be there. In this case, you have only two options. Either you create a manual entry if data is less, maybe 5, 7 record, 10 records. But if data is more, you will say, okay, tomorrow the team will come or my seniors will come. I'll ask them and we will upload the data. But client cannot wait for this thing because he need data immediately in the system. So there is another technique which we use. Okay. And this is more simple. And if once you get this technique, you will say, Atul, come on. That's called a cheating. Because you should tell us that this advanced techniques or this easy techniques little early than this big one. So what we are going to do, I'll come here. I'll open this one. Okay. The previous sheet, Excel sheet. Just for the sake I'm doing, I'm not creating any new data. I'm changing the user ID. Why? Because it has a call stack. Okay. Now what I will do? It is a user data. Correct. It is a user data. Open the user table. Okay. Then right click and import. You want to insert, you want to update. I want to insert. Okay. Do you want to create an Excel template to enter the data? No, I don't want because I already have an Excel sheet. Now click on this, choose file. Go to your file, click and open. Now when I click on upload, a lot of things happen in the background. Upload progress. What it is doing? See, it created a import set table for me. The table which we create from the load data has been created automatically now. Right? And this is what import set table is there. It says, okay, preview your imported data. Click on this. 1, 2, 3 records. Yes, 1, 2, 3 records. Then scroll down. What it's saying? Check complete import when satisfied with the changes. Maybe you want to be check it. Is every data has been done successfully or I have to be add more? Let's see, do we have any other field available? Yes. All user information is there. Let me say I want to put user ID. Let's say first name. Let's say last name. Just to verify the data. I don't want any error or target. Okay, keep it like this. And okay. This is correct, this is correct, this is correct. Okay, now you are happy. Scroll down, click on the complete import. And here records has been created. Your records has been created in the service now. What this complete import do? It create a transfer map on your behalf without telling you. You want to verify? Let open the user table in the other tab. Copy. See, it is there. So yesterday we created a dish which has a number of ingredients. And today we created a juice. Quick and crisp and clear. Put everything together, click button, done. This is what we call as a shortcut. Import data via import option.
So,
Go ahead, please.
so I was going to ask that it's just the same as what we did yesterday.
Yes.
But this is just a shortcut instead of going through the whole load data transform map.
Correct. No, it's still create a transform map. You want to see? Let me show you.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's created by system automatically.
Yeah. Exactly.
Not by a user. See, this is what the transform map it create.
So what's the difference?
No difference. Just to make the user work easy. The only difference is that in this transfer map, if you open it, you will not get any option for the call sec and all the things. See, all false. Now, if you want to upload the data again, let's see. Import. Sorry. Choose file. User. Open. Upload. Import done. Right. Complete imported preview. This and complete. Now it's giving me error because duplicate entry cannot be there. Duplicate entry cannot be there. There is no difference, but now if you want to make a change, you have to go and check the callsec by yourself because there is no callsec field available here. See what we have the user ID, right?
Yeah.
User ID, it's false. That part you have to do manually. Now, if you want to be updated, let's say I'm here, right click, import, and this time I want to be update, not the upload. Choose file. Let's see what error it gave now. It failed. The following column does not need to exist in the import set. Success. What are the following columns are there? SysID. Means why it is giving me error? Because now how system will know that which field I have to be update. And we need some unique identifier. We need the SysID. Generally, what happens if in this case you want to update the data, then you need a SysID. Because SysID for every record, SysID will be different. right? So that is the thing. It is a shortcut, no doubt. It is a shortcut, but it is not that foolproof. Let's say very simple example. Let me show you. Let's say Arnab and his family went on a trip. 5 days trip. He visited many places in India, and Sunday evening he came back at home, fully tired. He, his wife, his kids, his parents, everybody is fully tired. Nobody has the capacity to make a dinner now. And in India, what is the tradition we guys follow? Okay, if nothing we can cook, let's make quick rice, or we call it a khichdi, because it take only 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Put water, put rice, make 2 whistles in the pressure cooker, it's ready. Light, quick, easy to digest. This is what we did now. Very quick. Use this method, but not every time. Use this, that's fine. You can use this method, but not every time. Clear now?
Yes, it is.
Arnav and Sahil.
Yeah, hi, Atul. Yeah, all clear. I just wanted to know more about the cons of this shortcut, right? I mean, one.
See, everything come with a plus and minus.
Yeah. So.
Minus, we can see that there is no call sec field. Right.
So you can never. Okay, so you cannot even do it manually. So you cannot.
Manually, yes, you can go here. You can go here. This is your what, right?
Yeah, that you can, manually you can do, right?
Manually you have to do, right? Then you have to do manually. Okay. Why this error?
I guess even if you use the whole transform map method, the other method, you would have to manually update the COSEC.
Yes. See, that is I'm saying that very clear which I follow the fundamental. It is a machine. Let's say ServiceNow tool is like a system, it's a machine. The instructions which I will set manually will work according to my requirement. If I did not put any instructions, then it will work the way it has been defined. Like autopilot mode in the flights. What this mean? That it will go straight. If you as a human being sitting and flying that plane, you can take left, you can take right as well. This is what it do. So this technique is mainly useful for the people who are new in the industry. They don't know anything background immediately about the how this transform map work in the background or by setup by the project, and immediate need to be upload that data. That's all. There's nothing much on that particular part.
Okay. Sure.
So
Even I use one or twice in my project.
But
user data still you can understand. But if I show you the CMDB data, you will not understand. Atul, come on, it's not that much easy to be upload, to be do entry or do like this. In that case, we can use this option, but only in emergency periods we can say.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Good. Now one last point.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't have some question.
Just one question. That coalescing thing, okay? That can we make any field have? Can we set coalesce as true for any field, or
Yes.
should it be only the unique identifier?
2, 3, 4 up to your point. You can put call sec on the fields.
So
but
there is no situation like that.
yes, but more call seg will create a problem for you as well, because system has to match user ID and employee number. Both can work as a call seg together and standalone as well.
Okay.
But if you say user ID plus employee number plus first name, it's not a valid case. Because in this world, there are millions of Arnav. There are millions of Aliza. There's a million of Atul. In that case, if it fails, it will get a new record, which is a duplicate one.
Right. Got it.
So selection of the call seg must be very clear.
Right. That's what I was going to ask. Yes.
And
That's very important, right? For the
yes.
data.
And also, whenever we as a consultant helping our developers to build the system, we have to be thinking from the system perspective as well. Like you buy 5 BHK house, but you're only 3 people in your family, you, your wife, and your kid. You have money, you have a good opportunity, you buy that 5 BHK flat. But now you are be little worried to maintain that 5 BHK because not more than 2 rooms you will be using. So maintenance will increase. It's your house, right? It is your house, so you have to maintain it as well. Either you're staying, either you're using, either not using. But at the last, when it comes for the denting, painting, renovation, all the things you have to do for the other 2 rooms as well. This is what we have to be thinking, that how the maintenance will be work. Remember, on the day when I gave you one homework, I need the parameters to evaluate the different ITSM tools. ServiceNow, not versus ServiceNow or Jira or Remedy or a Service Desk or CA tool, something tools are like this. On which parameter you will select it. Maintenance is one of the another parameter which we consider. Maybe you can create five fields for the call seg, but at the end, how you will maintain it? So, being a consultant, think from the system perspective as well. That how this can be maintained. Maybe it's a project. You say, Atul, why should I worry? My work is to give a delivery and out from the project. You build it, you deliver it, gone. But think the people who are going to maintain after you. They will always curse you. Who is the guy who put these many call seg field? He did not think that how the system will behave, how the system will check. Clear?
Yes, Atul.
Good. So with this, we have done this part. Now, I need, maybe tomorrow, I need one more instance. Maybe Arnav, your instance, if you have, or Aliza, you have your instance.
Yeah, I have one. Yeah.
It is ready now or it is sleeping?
Yeah, we'll have
Mine
to
should be
activate
sleeping. Because
Yeah, I'm working on your instance most of the time.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
anyway.
So do one thing. Maybe Arnav or Aliza, anybody can wake up his or her instance before tomorrow's class. Create a user account for me as an admin. Give me the admin rights. And then I'll show you the last option, how we can move the data from one instance to the another instance.
Okay, great.
Or maybe let's wait it. We will do this part when we go for the update set movement. Not immediately need. Maybe next week we'll pick up this topic. Okay. Now let's come to the next topic. You and me guys have an agreement. What agreement we have? Set of content I gave you. I told you that it will take 30 days to complete this course. Monday to Friday, 1 hour daily. Saturday, Sunday will be off. Even though if you ping me on Saturday, Sunday, I'm not liable to respond to you immediately. Even though on the weekends, weekdays, I can ping, I can reply back to you. But over the weekends, I'm not liable for immediate response. I can give a response, but maybe 2 hours later, 3 hours later, or maybe next day. These terms are considered as an agreement. If by any reason I say, guys, sorry, from tomorrow no class will be there. So that's wrong. You have an agreement with us. We paid you. Right? You told that it will be done. This concept is called service level agreement. SLA. Service level agreement. Domino's has a SLA. 30 minutes delivery. In India, there's a company called Grover. Now it become the Blinkit. They have a SLA 10 minutes or 8 minutes. Stuff will be delivered at your house. Right? How this SLA has been built up? If you're working, let's say you're working in a company and your manager always say, hey, resolve this incident, otherwise it will breach. It has a SLA for the 4 hours. Did you guys even ask that how you decide this 4 hours? Who decided this as a 4 hours? What it's mean by the 4 hours? Right? And how these thing has been set up in the service now. That is the one thing. I gave you homework. You as a team, Eliza and Sahil is a team. And I told you guys, I need this demo to be ready by 22nd of September. That is a SLA. Now Arnav and Sahil has their internal agreement. Sahil, you give me this portion by today 5 p.m. Eliza and Arnav has an agreement. Arnav, you prepare this flowchart and give me by 2 p.m. Sahil and Eliza has an agreement. You consolidate everything and give me by 9 p.m. What these agreements are called? These are called OLA. Operation level agreement. The agreements which a team has internally is called the OLA, operation level agreement. For you and me as a team, I need demo by 22nd of September. So your OLA cannot be more than your OLA cannot be more than SLA. You cannot say to Arnav cannot have a OLA with Sahil that okay, you can give this to me by 22nd afternoon, where we have a demo in the morning. The last part. Okay, everything has been ready, but to build this part, we need a architect. We have to give everything to the architect and he will build it. And architect say, boss, it will be ready by 24th of September. Because he is expert in that part. Or maybe I can say, guys, I don't know scripting, but I have one of my friend who can teach you about the scripting. Means something which is out of my scope as a customer, something which is out of your scope as a service provider, but it is a specialized partner. Then we call it as a UC. Underpinning contract. Let's say we guys are running a company. Okay. We four are in a company. We purchased servers from the Microsoft and we deployed at the customer side. Everything was going good. One day that server is not working properly. Our engineers tried their best, but it did not work. I told to customer that boss, we with the all expertise have tried. Now we have to be open an incident with the Microsoft. Customer says, okay, fine, go ahead. Microsoft says it is a P4 and for me P4 SLA is a 10 days. Where you and customer has a SLA for the P4 is a 6 days. Because Microsoft is a big company, they have a lot of customers. Maybe for them, for you it is a P2 or P3, but for them it is a P4 because you're not their platinum partner, their gold partner, their sponsored partner kind of thing. XYZ number of parameters kept here. So this is called the underpinning contract. Amazon. I order something, I delivered after 5 days. I get delivery after 5 days. Arnab order something, he get delivery in the next day. Why? Because Arnab is a prime partner. He's paying more. This is what the market works, right? Pay more, get more. Simple logic. Now the question comes, Atul, very good story. We like it. We are enjoying. But how these are related to ServiceNow? So when you and me are working as a customer and as a service provider, see, practically you are my customers. Generally, I don't use this word in the training, but if I go at the practical side, you are my customer, I'm your service provider. You and me have an agreement. I have a people who reach out to me, Atul, can you complete this course in the 10 days? I said no, not possible. How I can say not possible? Because I know that this is what I teach. This is what I share, and these things require time. So I say, if you want to come to get a training from me, my SL is the 30 days. If you can wait, good. Some people say, can you do on the weekends as well? No. No weekends. Only weekdays. Someone say, okay, can you run only batch on the weekends? No, only weekdays. So you and me decided. But yes, timings we can call, we can do. Okay, Atul, can we move 15 minutes back, 15 minutes early from this particular slot? I'm not getting a time properly on this particular part. But at last, the agreement is for 30 days. This is what we discuss with the business. I'm not going in very deep. In a big companies, there are separate role available who work only on this SLA, and it is called SLM, Service Level Manager. And the complete concept called a SLM, Service Level Management, where you discuss with the customer that how much hours should be SLA for P1, P2, P3, P4, for X service, for Y service, for Z service, and other things will be there. For a bank, if online banking is not working, it is always a P1 because user not able to use that part. But under the online banking, there is a functionality called the overdraft. It is that not working, still manageable because not every customer is using the overdraft. So SLA has been defined as per the priority. P1, P2, P3, and P4. Why? What is this P1? You are going somewhere and you find that there is a fire. Will you wait 2 days to call the fire brigade, or you call immediately? Atul, immediately. That is a P1. P2, which can be potentially P1 and has a major impact very soon, but currently it is on the 70-80% population is getting impacted or is getting impacted. P3, 20% or 10% public is getting impacted or is impacted. P4, 1 or 2% getting impacted to the specific case. This play a very vital role. Now there are two types of SLAs. Let me come here to be see you guys. That give me confidence. Yes, I'm talking to human beings. Okay. Okay. Arnab called me. I did not pick his call. Aliza called me. I immediately pick up. Sahil called me. I immediately pick up. Some other day, Arnab called me. I did not pick up. Aliza called me, I pick up. Sahil called me, I pick up. Picking up the call is called the response. Maybe I'm able to solve it or not. Let's say I give a very simple example. Even though now also we are doing the same thing if you're staying with your family or your parents. But when we were a kid, we were playing in our own room. Mom is doing the work in kitchen. And our moms call the name. Hey Eliza, Arnab, Sahil, let's come here and have a dinner. And what we guys do? From that room we say, okay mom, we are coming. This is called the response. How quickly you respond to that query. I'm not saying that you have done the dinner, no. We just respond. Okay, we are coming. Maybe she called name, but nobody responded. She called name again, nobody responded. She called again, nobody responded. SLA breach. Because you guys are using headsets or headphones and watch or listening to the music and you did not hear the voice of your mother. And then she came in the room and she scolded everybody. Don't smile. Okay, enjoy the example. This is called response SLA breach. Because it is expecting that when someone calls us, we should at least respond. Okay, coming, hello, hi, and all the things. The same thing happen when someone at the door and pressing the doorbell and press the doorbell. If you did not respond from inside, okay, coming, wait, in the washroom, having a kitchen, in the garden, wait for a minute, I'm coming outside. That guy start always keep pushing the doorbell. And after 5 minutes, he says, nobody is there. SLA breach because nobody responded back. Neither he get a lock at the room or at the gate, or neither nobody responding inside the house. This is the response SLA. The second SLA, mom call you for the dinner. You say, okay, mom, coming. You came, you had your dinner and done. That is called the resolution SLA. Because the problem statement which mom has, or the problem stuff mom has to be have a dinner now. You came, you ate, you done your dinner. Incident is resolved. Resolution time. Generally mom complains or mom tell now my wife told the stories to my kid that when he was 3 years old or 4 years old or 2 years old, how much time he take. And generally mom also say, Eliza, you know that when you're 2 years or 3 years old, you take half an hour to eat your food. Resolution, and now you are taking only 10 minutes. Your resolution SLA has been changed. Right? So this is what we have to be get an agreement with the customer. That what should be the response SLA, what should be the resolution SLA. And on the top of that, the last part. Again, I'm bringing an example. Your exams are over. Arnab, Sahil and Aliza is studying in the 5th year 5. It's the final exams has been over now. How much time you can play? I can play full day. This is called the schedule. When it was exams day, you play only half an hour or 10 minutes or 15 minutes just to refresh your mind. But now your exams are over, so you can play full day. Same example. During the weekdays from morning my 6 o'clock till my 9 o'clock, if you call me, I should or I must pick up your call within the 5 minutes. And I have to respond you. Response or resolution, that's matter as per the query. But after the training is over, this batch is over, this course is over, and if you call me, I have rights to say, sorry, guys, I'm out of office now. I'm on vacation. I cannot help you now. That is called the schedule. There are festival. No SLA will be run on Christmas because.
Sorry, I didn't. You said that is called the what?
Schedule.
Schedule. Okay.
Yes. Schedule. Schedule. Because these are important. So what we have a schedule. Monday to Friday, 6 to 9. If you call, I'll respond back. But if you call me on the Fridays, or if you message me on the WhatsApp on the Saturday or Sunday, I will not respond back to you. Then you cannot say, Atul, you did not respond to our query because it was a holiday. And we have a schedule which work only on the weekdays, not on the weekends. Clear, everybody? Yes or no?
Yes, Atul.
Or sleep? Everybody sleeping?
Yes, but you mentioned the SLM. So
SLM is from the ITL perspective. That is called the service level management, where we capture each and everything. That what should be the SLA, who is responded, it's a SLA or it's a OLA, it's an underpinning contract, what is response, what is resolution, what is schedule, what is P1, P2, P3, P4, everything we decide there or discuss there.
And that would be captured by us.
That should be captured by you. Not you guys are not going to be fully captured it.
Or the manager.
Manager will capture and it will give you that, guys, this is Excel sheet. Please go and configure it. Okay. Don't worry, I'm showing you the interface now. Then you'll understand more better. So let's come here. SLA. And here you can see service level management. And under that we have a SLA definition, overview, and all. SLA definition. These are the SLA given by ServiceNow out of the box. Let's show magic. 14 SLA work on the incident table. You can see P1. P1. This is OLA, this is SLA. Right? Okay, so now if I scroll down, P1 response, 15 minutes. There's a fire. You cannot hold it more than 10 minutes. Ambulance need to be called and they had to respond back immediately. And they have to be start. Okay. P2 response and resolution. Same P3 and P4. Today, what is your homework? Your homework to open these SLAs and read about this. Let's create our own SLA. Okay, we will create it tomorrow. Let's clear this concept. Okay, now come here. Every SLA must have these 4 things. Start, pause, stop, reset. What this mean? Start means what is the condition? I'm not saying the time. What is the condition when this SLA will start? Example. Till the time you are not the part of my batch, you cannot put the query to me. Atul, can you help me to understand this part? I am not liable to be answered. So when this thing will start, when you join my batch, now you have a full right to be asked any question in ServiceNow, which I'm teaching you, which I'm sharing with you, which I'm telling you. You can ask any question around that. This is what the start condition. It need a trigger. I'm putting a new word as a trigger here because now you're going to be listen this word very much. What is your SLA triggering point? When SLA trigger, then it is called the start condition. Maybe today you join my batch and tomorrow you quit. I said cancel everything. I'm not going to be answering you now. It happened. So this is what? Cancel condition. This is called the cancel condition. Pause. I want to hold the SLA. Let's say Arnab, Sahil and Eliza is part of this batch. Okay. Everybody is attending this batch very beautifully, very good, attentively. Suddenly something happened in Arnab's house. Arnab says, Atul, I need a little break from this batch, maybe 2 days or 3 days. I said, okay. Okay. I can cover that middle course later on, or you can go through the videos once you are back. And if you have any question, you can ask me. That is called the pause condition. This is called the pause condition. I give an example to understand this complete part. It's a Friday evening. Eliza invited everybody at her place. Guys, let's come at my place. My friends are coming. You also come. We will have a movie together and we'll have a dinner together. Okay. What time I have to become? You guys come by 6. Okay. It means SLA start is 6 o'clock. Arnab asked Eliza, how much time it will take? You can say it is 6 hours it will take. So 2.5 hour movie. Then everybody will just get ready and we'll prepare the food. And by 11:30, 12, you can leave for your house. Okay. Arnab told to his family or his wife or parents, Mom, I'm going out now and I'll back by 12 o'clock in the night. Okay. Means by 12, Arnab has to be come back. Otherwise, it will be considered as a SLA breach. Chalo. Good. 6 o'clock, Arnab Sahil reached at Aliza place. Aliza's other friends also came. They set up the stuff and the movie started at 6:30. This is what I want to be tell you tomorrow, but let's understand this functional part and go the practical tomorrow. 6:30 movie has been started. 2.5 hour movie is there, so by 9 o'clock it should be over. Movie started, everybody was enjoying the movie, and at 7 o'clock someone knocked the door. Okay, and you guys pause the movie. That guy came inside, have some inquiry, query, all the things, and after half an hour he went out. Okay guys, thank you so much for clarification. This is what your pause time. So now the movie which need to be or which going to be complete at 9 o'clock will be completed at 9:30, because that 30 minutes which taken by that person need to be added in the actual time period. ठीक है, चलो, good. Movie started again 8 o'clock, 8:15, and someone again knocked the door. It was a neighbor. Guys, you're making so much noise. It's not be good. It's night. Everybody need to be asleep and all the things X, Y, Z, and they bring other people as well. And finally, it was concluded. Let's stop the movie here itself. SLA stop this part. No more movie. SLA stop now here. So what is the condition? Someone knock the door and ask us to either reduce the volume or stop the movie because we guys are making a lot of noise, which is impacting the other neighbors in the nearby. Okay, this is what the stop condition. Reset. Hey, I'll just say, hey guys, leave it everybody. Let's start the movie from starting. I'll close the doors and windows as well, and let's keep the voice or noise less, and let's enjoy. Now the movie has been started again from 0, and movie started at 8:30. It will be complete by 11 o'clock. This is what the reset condition here. These things. So now Aliza, your point, Atul, what we do as a consultant here, we get all this information from the customer. Okay, tell me what you want. It's SLA, OLA, it's a response or the target. Okay, how much time you want, how it should be done, is user specific or the business days. Okay, what should be the start condition, on which parameter it should be start, on which parameter it should be pause, on which condition it should be stop, and which condition should be reset. You want any notification when SLA has been created or about to breach 50%, 75%, 90%. These things we guys discuss and get clarified from the customer, and then we build it in the service now. What you can do if you want to understand more, this is a table called contract.sla. This is the table name. Or go back, right click, import, create Excel template. This is the best way if you want to understand any table. Let it be. Yes, now I can show you. See, these 21 fields we discussed with the customer, and then we uploaded a kit in the system. This is another word which you are finding here. It's called the retroactive. This retro means, let's say it's Arnab birthday and Arnab invited everybody. Guys, but the theme is the retro. Means you need to be come in the outfits like the old people or the earlier people have. Some fancy bell bottom, a very loose coat, hat, cap, something that you have to do. What is retroactive start? I'll give one example because this is an important concept. Let's say this is a ticket created at 8 a.m. Okay. Resolution SLA is for the 5. Now, if I go as per the calculation, it will breach at 1 p.m. Agree, everybody? Right? Eliza, Arnab, Sahil. Right? It will breach at 1 p.m.
Right.
Right? Now, I increase the priority for this incident to P1 at 10 a.m. and P1 has a resolution SLA of 1 hour. Okay, see, this is a very crucial thing. Now tell me, what is the breach time for this incident? 1 p.m. 11 p.m. sorry, 11 a.m. or 9 a.m. What is the breach time for this incident now? Yes, Eliza, tell me. Property. Priority change. What is the breach time for this incident? 1 p.m., 11 a.m. or 9 a.m.?
1 p.m.
Okay. Eliza says 1 p.m. Arnav.
11 a.m.
11 a.m. Sahil. Sorry, it's Arnav.
9 p.m.
9 a.m. Now justify why 9 a.m. I know why 11 a.m.
Yeah, it's I mean, it should be resolved within 1 hour. So it's if it starts at 10 a.m., it should be resolved by 11 a.m. So if it's not resolved by 11 a.m., the breach starts from 11 a.m.
Okay. ठीक है. Eliza, why 1 p.m.? I'll give an example. Arnab facing some internet issue. Okay. He raised the incident to the customer care and they say, okay, sir, in the next 3 days, it will be sorted out. After 2 days, he get a call or he called back and say, I raised an incident 3 days back. You did not resolve it. Sorry, sir, we are going to be escalated and making as a P1 for you. And you will get a response in next 2 days or next 1 day. Arnab say, are you guys mad? Why are taking 1 more day? You need to be think that I already wait for this resolution from the last 2 days. You're not agree that they're making P1 today, so you are considering that your incident has been started today itself. This is what the same thing happened here. The actual answer is 9 a.m. Sahil, you put the answer, but you don't have a justification. Because customers say, boss, P3 was there, that's fine. But it is your executive fault that they did not understand the right impact. And they make it as a P1 at 10 o'clock. Where the P1 resolution is 1 hour. So actual incident start at 8, 1 hour is 9, incident already breach. This concept is called the retroactive start. I will start from the day or the time when this actual incident has been created, not from today. If someone join this batch today or tomorrow, he cannot say that from tomorrow it is 30 days for his syllabus. No. I'll consider my SLA from the day 1 when we started this batch. Someone invited you a party. It's a party will start at 6 o'clock. 6 to 7 we have a networking, we'll get together. 7 to 8 will be DJ and 8 to 9 will be a dinner. Now he invited me and I reach 7:45. Okay. And 8 o'clock DJ stop. And I start complaining. What is this year? I came just now and DJ has been stopped. I need a little bit more time. Then the host says, sorry, you are late. DJ has been started at 7 o'clock. And for the 1 hour. But you are thinking that DJ start when you reach at party at 7:45. So this is called the retroactive start. And retroactive pause means when you add the pause time as well in between and considering the pause time from the beginning itself, then it's called the retroactive pause. Heavy concepts, but if you get the theoretical part clear, we can do the practical very easily tomorrow. Now your homework. Number 1, go and check these resolutions or the response SLA for the incident table only. Like open these and see what they mention in the start condition, what they mention the pause condition, what they mention the reset condition. And read theoretically about the retroactive start and retroactive pause. Then you will enjoy it. Okay, clear everybody?
Yeah, sure. We'll do that.
Any last question?
I'm good.
Good. Eliza, Sahil?
I'm good.
Good. Chale, we'll stop the recording now and we'll take a quick attendance.